Hello Life Path 2, welcome to your reading. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight in with getting your cards ready, and I will talk about a few of your personality characteristics as I do this. Seeing your first card coming through there. The second part of this reading will be the pick a pile section, where you will get a chance to have a yes or no card. There are a few maybes in there, but yeah, most of them are yes or no. So life path 2, you are the peacemakers of the life path, or one of them I should say. Yes, you are very intuitive and you have a beautiful level of patience about you. You know, you can be very patient, life path 2. You're very supportive, loyal, and you also have a beautiful, sensitive nature. I'm feeling, oh, let me just reshuffle that because yeah, two cards coming through there. I thought there was. Just double checking, making sure we get the right cards for you, life path 2. Yeah, so where was I? Oh yes, you have a sensitive nature. Yes, you're loyal and wise. You're very wise as well, life path 2. Sometimes you might want to help people a bit, you know, too much, so you just have to watch that, you know, that the people you're trying to help are receptive of that help. But yeah, you know, generally you're pleasant and polite as well. Life path 2. Life path 22 is calling you then. Life path 2. Let's jump into your reading now. We have your cards. So we have your first card. In fact, what I'm going to do, Life path 2, is I'm going to turn all of your cards over. I want to get a bigger picture before I jump in. Okay. Right. Okay. Good times ahead, I think, Life path 2. Your beautiful cards coming out. Right, we have one card that is a little bit of a cautionary card, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, let's start with your first card, which is the Princess of Staves, also known as the Knight of Wands in the original tarot, or, well, in the Rider-Waite, I should say, not the original. Right, okay, Princess of Staves. So this card is to do with the ability to create beauty that is useful. So this is bringing your creativity into the 3D reality, into the world, taking your ideas, your creative ideas or your passions and bringing them into life, into the material realm. It is a beautiful card to get. It's also can be to do with ideas. Generally, initiative ideas. So these are, you know, quite forward thinking ideas, you know, and ideas that have come from your authentic self, something that you connect with deeply. So we're seeing the overall energy is your ability to connect with your inner self, to connect with your authentic self. And things that really resonate with who you are, life path 2. So this is beautiful energy to have for the next 7 to 14 days. Right, okay, let's move on to your next card, and we see the 4 of Cups coming through here. We're moving into the emotional body now, life path 2, with the 4 of Cups. It's in the mind placement on the spread of how I've laid out the cards. So this is the mind, or you may be thinking you're being taken granted for being taken, yeah, so it could be that you're thinking like that. So this is just something to pay attention to take a closer look into it and to see how that's going to affect you emotionally. But yeah, so it's all about bringing emotional balance in here. As you can see, she's sat, the lady on the card, you could be male or female watching this, it just happens to be female on this card. She's sat on the tree, she's sat leaning next to the tree, and it's a very, you know, very calm looking card, very calm looking posture. So it's about taking some time to connect with your feelings here as well. The seas in the background, that's quite a calm sea. So yeah, it's about taking things and looking at things from a nice, looking at your emotions from a nice calm place. So connecting with your emotional points. And is there anywhere in your life where you feel you're being taken granted? Being taken for granted, sorry, or you feel you may have taken somebody else for granted. Okay, so also this is to learn to connect with the more calmer side of life, to connect with the beauty of life, connect with nature and that kind of thing as well. So it's all about emotional well-being, this card, and looking after your emotional well-being and the emotional well-being of others as well. Moving on, we have the Three of Pentacles. We're moving into the health or wealth aspect of the reading. This is in the emotional body. So yes, so your emotions, you may find over the next 7 to 14 days, life path 2, that your emotions are to do with the, being able to juggle situations and being able to gather that wealth coming through. Again, this is being able to transform your talents into material goods. So we've got this, they're quite similar, the Princess of Stave and the Three of Pentacles in this deck. So yes, again, it's bringing your ideas into fruition. We have the number 3 as well, which is, it's quite a spiritual number. So this again is connected to your authentic self. So yeah, it's emotionally you're going to be in a good place, or you're going to be connecting deeper into your authentic self and how that plays out in the material realm, life path 2. Okay, now as we move into your direction from spirit, we have the Nine of Swords coming through. So the Nine of Swords. So now we're looking more into things that worries, insomnia. Again, I feel this is coming through due to this Four of Cups here. So again, the direction from spirit is just saying it's time to take care of you, your mental and emotional body, to take a break, to look around you, make sure that your relationships that are the way you would like them to be, and that you stand up for yourself where need be as well. So yes, so this, you may find that if you working and not taking time out, you might start feeling a bit run down. It might start affecting your sleep. You may start feeling anxious. So it's a reminder from spirit to take care of yourself, look after your mental and emotional and physical bodies, as well as your spiritual body. Okay. Now, in your inner strengths, you've got 2 cards coming through. So you have magic, which is I'll do them the way they will have come out. So we will have started with the Nine of Pentacles. So we're moving up in the Pentacles here. We've gone from the 3 to the 9. And we'll just pop your magic card there. Yeah, it's the 3 to the 9. So we're seeing an abundance coming through here. It's pleasure as well. It's bringing that pleasure in. You know how to do this. This is in your inner guidance, if you like. So what you've got within, in your inner strengths. So it's bringing that pleasure, that connectivity. Again, we've got quite a natural looking card here. It's Pentacles, so connecting with nature. Again, I'm just feeling this slow down, like it's like a need to slow down. And to really connect with your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body and your spiritual body, and being guided into nature or something, where you can slow down if you can't access nature. But you're being guided to slow down and reconnect, and we're seeing that coming through quite strong. Now you have the Magic card, which is also the Magician in the major arcana, in the Rider-Waite in major arcana. So it's a magician card, it's number 1. We're creating now. This card comes through. It's a reminder that inside you, you have everything you need to create. You have that strength about you. The colour here on the robe is orangey yellow. So we're looking at the 2 chakras, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus. This is creativity and doing. So again, we've got this coming through, this creating. I feel some of you may be moving so fast with your creating that you're forgetting to slow down a little bit, and that's why these cards are coming out for you. I don't feel like even with the 9 of Swords, I don't feel it's anything overly to be overly worried about, but it's something that you need to pay attention to, is what I'm getting coming through with the energy. But yeah, so you're going to be in that master manifestor mode. This is where you can start to bring things in that you want as well, and maybe a bit of balancing of the energies as well, balancing the masculine and the feminine energies within. So we're seeing that. Don't forget to keep your thoughts positive. It's always a good reminder of this, the magic card or the magician card, because it's when whatever you're thinking about is going to create your future. You think about it, you send it out, and it creates your future. So keep your thoughts as positive as possible at this time. Try, concentrate on what you do want, not on what you don't want. So instead of thinking, I don't want a rubbish car, think, I do want a good car that works. That kind of thing. It's always going towards the positives, and then you bring more of that in. So yes, now we see for your final card here, Life Path 2, we see the 10 of Cups coming through. This is one of the best cards in the decks in terms of emotional fulfillment. It's such a beautiful card to get. We can see the rainbow here. This is the brighter days ahead. It's also a promise as well. It's a promise things that will get better. Because in the Bible, the story behind the rainbow within the Bible was about the flood, and that this would not happen again. So we look at the flood as water, and we've got water here, the emotions. So this is a new set point. The 10 is it's the end of a cycle. So this is a new emotional set point. So something that once was an issue for you is being released. It's being let go of. And I feel that this will be because you're starting to look within more and connect within to your inner self and your inner emotions, and giving them that time, patience and love that they need. But yeah, so we're seeing that promise that this emotional set point, something that may have been causing a stormy life for you, or stormy reactions, emotions and reactions, it's coming to an end, it's passing, and you're going into a more beautiful emotional set point. It's also a good time to spend around friends and family as well. This can be the family card, the 10. And rainbows are also to do with in the Irish. If you look at the Irish folklore, if you like, it's the pot of gold. At the end of the rainbow is the pot of gold. So we've got the rainbow here, and the emotion body, the water, is at the end of the rainbow. So that the pot of gold for you is letting go, releasing some form of emotion that has not been serving you, something that it was really time to let go of. Okay, So we're seeing a shift, a release here, an emotional release. So I'm seeing throughout, I'll surmise the cards. Oh, before I do that, Life Path 2, let me get you a oracle card for this part of the reading. Just bear with me. Okay, let's pop these back where they belong. Put that there. Right, okay. Libra, balance. Yes, so we've got this 7 coming through as well. 7 is a highly spiritual number. Yeah, Libra and balance, bringing in that balance, as I said. So you may be busy with your ideas, or even putting them ideas into motion, into your personal life, your career, that kind of thing. Balance is needed. Yes, so balance, but I feel that's come through quite strong through the cards anyway. So let's have another card for you from Numerology. See what these have to say. Any guidance? Ooh, that flew out. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So Pisces, we're connected to the water. And again, yes, meditate and contemplate. I think this message is coming through quite strong, because if you look at the 4 of Cups here, Life Path 2, she is meditating and contemplating, and you can see that in this card. So it's a strong message coming through, and this will give you this beautiful 10 of Cups energy here. There's a release and you know, the end of a tough cycle and moving forward, and a new emotional set point. It's one way to look at it. Okay, so that was the main reading. I will now clear the deck, the table, and get the yes or no card section ready for you. I shall give you a moment to choose a card you feel the most drawn to. If you need any more time, Life Path 2, you can pause the video. I will now be showing pile 1. Okay, so before I do your yes or no answer, we'll just do a quick 2 oracle card pull for you to individualize your reading a little bit. Life Path 2, pile 1. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. That's cute. And for your second card, you have, oh, you've got 2 coming through. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. And Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. So release any fears and just know that the angels have your back. Pile 1, Life Path 2. Okay, so your yes or no card is a yes with the Lovers card. And there's a little reading bit on this one. My personal value system led me to love. Okay. I think it says my personal values system lead me to love. Sorry, it's because I'm reading it on the side. It's not that easy to read. But yes, the Lovers card and a yes, no. Okay. So thank you very much for watching Life Path 2. I hope that you took some value from this. If you did, if you could subscribe, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, pal 2. Okay, so I am going to pull you 2 oracles before I turn your yes or no card over. So we'll start off with a love activation message. Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. And then for your angels and ancestors card, let's get one out. Oh, there it is. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Oh, they're cute. And for your yes or no, you have a yes. This is the 7 of Pentacles, and making investments are the keywords on this card. We also have the solar plexus here, which is the doing energy. So thank you very much for watching Life Path 2. If you would like to like and subscribe if you haven't already, I hope to see you in a new reading. Bye. Okay, pal 3, last but not least, we're going to take a look at a couple of oracle cards for you, and then they're just 2 with very short messages on them, and then we'll turn over your yes or no card. Spontaneity. You move between, let me start again, Life Path 2. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. And for your second one, you have 2 coming out again. We had 2 in pile 2 as well. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Mountains, stand your ground. Okay. Seems like a very specific message through there. Move beyond ancestral patterns and stand your ground. Okay, that's a call for authenticity and not allowing the past to define who you are today is what I feel with them 2 cards. Now let's pop that there and let's see your yes or no card is a yes. You have the judgment card coming through. So there's a little message on here. Let me read it for you before you go, pal 3. The daily choice I make now align me with my life's purpose. I think I said that in the reading, didn't I? Something very similar to that. Right, okay, thank you very much for watching Life Path 2. I hope to see you in another video. Take care of yourself. Bye.